Wait one. Alright. Today I am going to Today I'm going to be working on this airplane that I've worked on in weeks. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. Hello. Just a little wave here. Welcome. I haven't worked on this airplane in weeks, so I need to touch it up. I still have to finish the horsey over there for my cousin. But this has been sitting on the wall for weeks and I need to work on it. I changed this color from red to black. I'm trying to figure out what's the right color I want around it. So today I'm going to put gold around it. See what that looks like, and then I'll put it back on the wall so I can walk past and look at it and see if that's what I want around it. I haven't even finished doing all the details on the plane. I haven't put the windows in yet. This is for the windows. I haven't decided if I want the doors to be this color for sure. I haven't put the handles on the doors. I haven't cleaned up the wings yet. You know, there's a few little things, there's a few little details, as you can see, that I still have to do on it. But you know, I'm working on that because I'll be doing other projects in the meanwhile and stuff like that. If you don't mind commenting, nobody ever comments, but I'm gonna say, if you want to comment and let me know how it's looking so far, that would be great. It would be good to hear some comments and stuff like that. I don't even know if y'all can hear me that well because nobody comments and let me know if I'm whispering, if I'm not talking loud enough. I typically don't talk very loud. So just let me know. Hopefully your closed caption is on and it's picking up the words enough for you to understand what I'm saying. So today we're going to try to do some gold. And I just got the regular crafters gold here. And it says yellow gold, I do believe. I gotta wear these reading glasses because I can't see very well without them. These really just magnifying glasses because I have dry eyes. Apparently, I thought my vision was going bad. But the doctor said I just have dry eyes, so I just need to wear some magnifying glasses, or I can get the prescribed reading glasses that she gave me, and just put eye drops in my eyes every day. You know, fake tears, basically. I'm glad that my vision ain't getting worse, really. But yeah. So I'm going to try putting some gold over it and see how that looks. Black and gold actually goes together really well. I like gold. Gold makes a lot of things shine out real nice. So I thought I'd come on here and try to see if I can get more viewers. See if anybody will comment on any of the stuff that I do, any of the painting. Let me know what's going on, guys. You know, like I said, I just started really painting 2-3 years ago. Self-taught, and I'm trying to get better. You know, so a lot of things takes me a long time, as opposed to somebody that's really good at it. You know, and I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to find ideas, better techniques. You know, stuff like that. If you have any advice, I'll try to, you know, run with it and see if I can do as good as, you know, maybe you can, because I don't know the people that come and watch on here, if like how good they are, if they're artists, if they're just, you know, people that aren't artists, and if they are artists, like how good they are and stuff like that, you know. But I'm always down for some advice, or just somebody saying, hey, I think your art looks good, you know. I posted something yesterday with two of my artworks that's up at Connected, K-I-N, Connected, because I always say, it always sounds like Connected Co-working Gallery. Down there, you can go on their webpage, Google it, go on their webpage, and they're for sale on there. One's 300, one's 400. So both those pictures I posted them on the I didn't do a live, I just did a little video. It was like 5 minutes and change because I added some screenshots of art shows that are coming up, so that people can, if they want to drawing right now, but they can go out and see and see if they can pick up any art up there. And you want to go out and support. And then the other one, they can join and get into the art show still before the 1st of April. So I put up some screenshots of the address and where they need to sign up and everything like that online and stuff like that. You know, I'm always doing stuff like that if I know about it ahead of time. And even if I'm not in an art show, I like to go down and check it out and be supportive to other artists and stuff like that if I have the time. A lot of time I don't have the money myself, but I will go down there and just try to be supportive. And you know, sometimes I'll even make a video while it's happening and put it on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that to try to drive people out there to come out and see the vendors and stuff like that, hoping that somebody will come out there and buy some of their stuff. Because just because I'm not in the show selling anything doesn't mean that I don't want us to all succeed. And that's how we should all be, really. You know, being an artist, you know, isn't easy. You know, we still put a lot of work into what we're doing, you know, and we don't always get paid for our work as well as we should. You know, a lot of people think it's not worth it, you know, and the truth is we don't even charge what we really should be charging, don't you think? You know, but we deserve to make that money, but people don't want to pay the money we deserve. Am I right? But yeah, so sometimes even if I'm not in an art show, I'll go down there and check it out, and I'll try to put it on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. Now I really just started my Instagram just a few months ago, so you don't really see, but maybe I think 1 or 2 art shows on there with me in there promoting at the art show. But you'll see a couple more that I'm actually promoting before the art show and stuff like that. Maybe in the art show. I think there's a couple that I wasn't, 2 or 3 that I wasn't in the art show, but I did promote pre-art show. But yeah. So today I said I'd come down here and try to touch up this painting. When I come out here in the apartment. Try to touch up this painting and see what it looks like. I have a lot of extra stuff to do to it. But I'm gonna, after I touch this up a little bit, I'm going to continue working on my cousin's painting. I had a couple of videos that I made of me walking. Today's my walking, a walking challenge. Yesterday and today is my walking challenge day off because you got to take some time for your body to recoup. So I took today and yesterday off. Last week I walked 6 days. This week I walk 5 days. Give my body some time to recoup, get better, so that my body can recoup and I don't think I'm walking all the time and I don't have the time to rest, and so I can see any difference, you know. And I took a nice little bath yesterday and stretched my legs, you know, stretch myself in the bathtub because we have one of them big old bathtubs, I don't know what they call them, big old round thing looks like a spa bathtub. And this is an apartment complex. I was really quite surprised myself, but it's a nice bathtub. Whew. So I stretch myself out in there and everything. This paint is getting everywhere. But yeah, and today took a nice hot shower this morning. Got some coffee, got me an omelet, you know, and now I'm just relaxing and painting and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna do a little bit more painting and then maybe watch a little TV later or something. And tomorrow I'm back at it again. I'm gonna do the walk challenge. But what I was saying was, I'm easily distracted. What I'm saying is, because I did some videos of the walk challenge. One of them was 19 minutes, but when I'm done with this, I'm not gonna try to upload it because that's what I did. I tried to upload it, and I don't know what the hell happened. So then, I didn't have it on archive. I didn't have the little button set to archive, so it wasn't in archive. Very upset. And I'm like, it was a good one too, because I was talking about the painting. I was talking about good shoes to wear because, you know, my feet are all messed up. I got bilateral flat feet. Got bone spurs in both my feet since I got out of the military. And that's over like 20-something years. I got a lump on the back of my ankle, and that's been there for years now. VA still hasn't done anything with it. They just playing around. And now that lump is getting a bone spur. This is from a recent X-ray that I had like probably like 8-9 months ago, and I just had my knees done. X-ray when I went to my last doctor's visit. I just got the letter in the mail that says that I have advanced osteo. So the osteo has gotten worse. I've had osteo for years, obviously. I have osteo in my back and my knees. So it's advanced. But you know, like I say, I'm in a lot of pain all the time, but ain't nothing I can do. It's not gonna go backwards. It's not gonna reverse itself. So I gotta push on. But now my blood pressure is high, and I'm not trying to stay with high blood pressure again. So I walk there. I can't walk fast. I can't walk down, but I can at least try to walk for 30 minutes as whatever speed I can. You know, and I bought a pedometer. I keep saying that. I used to have a pedometer, but what I did is I downloaded an app of a pedometer on my phone, and I used that to tell me how many steps I've walked. Not only when I walk out there for the weight out challenge, but when I walk all day. So, you know, I check it sometimes before I go to bed, if I go to bed before midnight, to see how much I've walked that day. Sometimes I've walked about 8,000 steps. Yesterday, I think I did 9,000. No, it wasn't yesterday because I didn't walk. The day before yesterday, I did about 9,000 steps, which isn't too bad, but it tells me the calories, and you might have heard this on another video. I'm not really sure if it's a video I've uploaded or not. It tells me the calories, it tells me how many miles per hour I'm going, it tells me how many miles I've walked that day, and it tells me the steps, which is really not too bad. And that's from me, I guess, putting in my age, my weight, my sex, and I don't know what else. I think it was probably just that. But it's nice, you know, get your little pedometer app on your phone. You know they have them on Google Play for free and stuff like that. Find the one that's right for you. This one was pretty simple. I wasn't looking for anything difficult. Just wanted something nice, plain, simple, and free. So I got that little app on there, and so I don't put a lot of videos on there of the challenge. I go out there and walk, and I find that also when the videos are too long, they take a long time to upload. So I don't, even though I'm out there walking, I try not to make the videos of the whole time or too long. But I want everybody to, you know, join in and walk, and I want to be a positive influence on anybody that's trying to lose some weight too, for whatever reason. You know, if you want to just do it for the summer, for a summer body, or whatever, if you want to do it for health, whatever the reason, I'm here to be a positive influence. Like, you know, I'm a disabled veteran. You know, I did 8 years in the military, and I got out of active duty after 4 because I had bone spurs in my feet, both my feet. You know, and then I did like a year where I didn't go to no reserve stuff because the bone spurs were still in my feet, like actively just hurting. And then when I felt a little better, I signed back up. But I didn't have to sign back up. I basically just had to call them up and say, hey, I want to come back to active reserve. So every month I went to reserve. Now the bone spurs are still in my feet. Same bone spurs. They're still there and they still hurt. They just don't hurt as much as they did when I got out of the military or active duty. You know. And so I started going back, and then I joined the National Guard before I got out of my full term of 8 years. Yeah, so I was very active in the military, but, you know, I've had these bone spurs since I was like, let me see, I got out in 99, but I had these bone spurs like in 97, 98, you know, me carrying these things around. I never really got a chance to enjoy my young adulthood because I also had my knees, they had degenerative arthritis, you know, before I got out of the military, and now they're osteo, you know, I mean, so my back was already hurting, and now it's got osteo. So I never really got to enjoy my young adult life. You know, now I'm 51 years old, and I'm going through all this pain. I have severe migraine headaches, you know, stuff like that. So it's like, and I also suffer from depression and anxiety. So the painting really helps me a lot. You know, so the military, you know, they give medication for everything, but the painting really helps me because I stopped painting and planting flowers and stuff like that. You know, I picked up some flowers over there at Walmart. Still haven't planted them yet. My spouse said to go planting them. I love planting stuff like tomatoes and stuff like that. We got some of yeah, so I try not to post too long videos like these anymore because they take a long time to upload. I'm like, I don't know, my internet's slow. But I love coming on here, and I hope I'm not too boring, you know. Um, this is what it looks like so far. I have to put several coats, obviously. And I'm trying to see what y'all think so far. Put a comment. If you see this uploaded, put a comment on it. Please let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the airplane itself. This is actually an airplane, a DC-10, that when I got out of the military, about a year later when I was feeling better and stuff like that, I got a job working my first commercial airplane. It used to be American Airlines, turned into this was American Airlines DC-10, and they turned them into those MD-11s. So I made this plane into an MD-11. So we basically, and it was FedEx planes. We made it into FedEx planes. So I decided that I was going to paint my first commercial airplane that I worked on as a mechanic when I got out of the military. But I didn't go straight to that because it took me a whole year because my bone spurs was killing me. Yeah, but so I decided to paint it, it doesn't look, obviously it's abstract and it's missing some of the doors and it's missing a lot of the things, but you can tell it's an airplane and that's what it's all about. But if you see this uploaded, like I said, I put on archive this time, but if it's taking too long to upload, I'm just going to leave it alone. But leave a comment and let me know what you think. How does it look, and if you have any suggestions, I'm always down for it. But yeah, so I'm going to probably get off of here now because I don't want it to be too long and not be able to get uploaded because I want to be able to put it on online, okay? Thank you guys for coming on, sticking around. I appreciate it. I may get back on later with the unicorn and do another one. I did one yesterday, but I didn't do it live. I just did a quick little video and stuff like that. My wife wants me to paint a rose. Don't know how to do that, but I'll have to Google how to paint a rose and then paint a rose. But I still gotta do something for my sister. I gotta paint her something too, so I'm sure what I'm gonna do. And I still got this. I'm trying to get into an art show, so and I have something else in there that I just have to do some touch-up work on to try and get into an art show. But I have lots of stuff actually already painted and stuff. If you go online at Fine Arts America and put in Andrea Williams, you will see a lot of stuff that I have for sale. And what then you don't have to buy the original. You can have prints made of made on canvas, or you can have it made on like pillows, sheets, t-shirts, phone cases, jigsaw puzzles. They have a bunch of stuff that you can have the stuff printed on. So it's not just printed on canvas, it's printed on an array of things. So you can, not just my stuff, but I'll prefer if you buy some of my stuff. I lowered my price on my stuff from the price that they suggest, so that I'm only getting a commission, obviously, off of the stuff that sells. So the price you see is not the price I'm getting money from. It's their price put in with my commission. So whatever the price you see, I lowered my price so that the price that you see is lower than other people's price, and maybe they lower their prices too. So if you see something for like say $60, my commission is in there, but I'm not getting $60. I'm probably getting $30 or $10, depending on what it is. So but what I'm saying is they have a array of things that you can buy. So if you go in there, you see something of mine that you like, I like that. You may see, I'll get a phone case with that on there. I'll get beach towel with that on there. Stuff like that. So go to Fine Art America. If you look at my profile at the top where you say, usually we'll say edit your profile. Up under there, you'll see Fine Art America, and there's actually a link that goes straight to my profile. Or you can put in Andrea Williams, and you'll see my stuff. You'll see the Half Dead Lady. You'll see the toucan where it says Perfect Day, the toucan bird. You'll see some other stuff. Once I'm done with painting that unicorn, the original will go to my cousin, and then I'll put a print of that out there where you can make prints of that, onto like I said, phone cases, jigsaw puzzles, sheets, whatever they have available on there for you. Same thing for this. This will be available for sale, but also I'm gonna put it on there so that prints can be made. And then if you want to buy the original, you can buy the original from them. Stuff like that. Even if I end up selling this, the print will be on there for sale, so you can put on, canvas, sheets, whatever. So check that out sometime if you're interested. If you see anything, if you've been on my page, like gone through my videos and seen any of the stuff that I show sometimes, and you see anything you like, go on there. If you're looking for a nice little iPhone with that cutest toucan bird on there, go on there and get that. And what happens is they ship everything to you and all that stuff. I don't do any of that stuff. The only thing I do is if you see an actual painting that you want to buy, because I have all the paintings, then you're going to buy it from me. What's going to happen is they're going to do whatever, and I'm going to send it to you basically, and then you pay them and whatever, and then they send me my cut and whatever, that kind of thing. But I'm going to be sending it to you. Alright? So thank you for listening, and like I said, I'm going to try to upload this from the archive, and if you see it come up, send me a comment or two. Let me know what you're thinking, okay? Thank you guys for listening, and waves to everybody.